I just come in.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
You're a female. Okay. Okay. I just come in here expecting it to be what it's been since, you know, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You look really cool, ma'am. Hi. You look really cool. Wish I could pet you, like actually pet you. What's going on over here? Oh, I just got 2 minutes for the pop scheme. Okay. Alright, let's speak with Deke. Let's see what happens. That's funny how we're like walking through water as we're coming out of the thing.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
Wow.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself.
Wow.
Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Why did it just get all foggy in the background? Why is it all foggy in here? Why is it so foggy in here now? I don't know. Okay. But we did use a lot of stuff. We used one mandrake. Alright. Okay, so now... That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. Alright, so we did that. Let's talk to Poppy now. Where's she at? She's outside. She's outside. Okay. Is it nighttime? That's why I got all foggy in that room. Why is there a quest right here? Alright, anyway. Figure it out later.
Protego!
I hit Y again. Ooh, not a good idea. Okay.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Let's talk about that egg, Poppy.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature
It was
is
what
a
they
Snidget?
used
It's
before
a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible.
for the snitch.
It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
That's... okay.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. Let's talk to Sebastian. He's all the way on the west side of the map, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah. Took about 10 seconds for us to get from where we were to Sebastian because of those fast travel.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
What is this, Sebo?
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Makes sense. Okay.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
I mean, I'm fine. We're probably gonna have to fight the, Oh, okay. I was wrong.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock.
Square-shaped
Brilliant.
paintings? I mean, who cares?
Revelio.
Well, some people might. Never mind. Let me not say that.
Accio.
Hey! Money!
Revelio.
I thought we were gonna have to fight the undead, you know, the bones people.
Confringo. Crucial.
That's very disturbing.
Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa.
I was about to Crucio him!
Accio. Revelio.
Challenge complete. Alright, cool.
Accio.
Okay. Money!
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Oh, money!
Revelio.
So we came down that way. This door needed to be opened.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
What are you talking about? Well, first of all, I can see the spiders on the wall, so y'all ain't fooling nobody.
Confringo. Potato. Stupefy.
this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion. Confringo! Problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
I want to know. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that answers my question. Okay. That's all I was worried about, is if we would have to go backwards and go into the other side. Okay. Okay.
Revelio.
Good. Okay.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and renaissance. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Come on out, buddy.
Crucible.
Student journal. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. When no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Okay. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. So the bones are the key to unlocking the relic? I don't... I plan to return it. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Accio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Okay,
Of course.
That's that.
The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio!
Money.
Guardian Leviosa. Confringo.
Almost burned the money. Spider Fang. What about that?
Accio.
There's 3 of them. There's 3 piles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Makes an archway.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There you are. Sebastian,
You've done it.
back up.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
All right. Well, that was
Nice.
That was horrible, actually.
Revelio.
Oh, that's a lot of spider web.
Confringo. Accio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What? You're scared?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we
What
got
does that
attended
do?
here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the
So
caster's
mind
control.
control.
So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Teach me. Well, first of all, how do you know?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Okay.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
The number 4.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion. While under your control, they take reduced damage from other enemies to prolong their allegiance to you. Also, curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage.
Imperio. Accio. Confringo.
That's gonna be helpful.
Confringo.
That's gonna be helpful. Oh, look at that.
Revelio.
This is gonna be helpful.
Confringo. Imperio. Confringo.
Nah, that's too weak for me to use that on him.
Protego. Stupefy.
There it is. Woo!
Accio. Confringo. Leviosa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you think you're doing, ma'am?
Imperio.
There's a lot of them.
Accio. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
I mean,
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Protego. Confringo.
it's a lot of them. There was a lot of them here, man. That's not what I was trying to burn the web, but all right. All right. All right, hold on. Whoa. That was a little scary. It's a little creepy. Little creepy. We can weld, okay. More spiders? No? Nothing? Cute.
Confringo.
I really don't like.
Revelio.
I'm not going to have to fight anything this close quarters, am I? Is it going to drop on my head? If you're going to drop on my head, just do it, okay? Alright. That's it in here? Yeah. Alright, let's go. This might not be going the right way here. Oh, the rats seem to know which way to go.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Oops. Sorry. Okay. Alright, which way are we going then? It looks like this way? No. Sebastian, you know,
Revelio.
any bright ideas?
Confringo.
Hmm.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one.
How gracious of you.
I tried. That worked. Keep going.
Imperio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with green symbols.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. So if... So... There's 4 of them. Okay. So we need to do that one. And then the wind one. Okay. So let's do that one. And then the wind one. That should open that. Yeah. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, that's that. Okay, so now we got... That looks familiar. That top... I don't know from where, but it looks very familiar. Okay, so we'll do that, and then that one. Okay.
Accio.
That, and then that. Okay, it's just a chest. Cool. Alright, and then... This one is the Tetris piece. Which is that one, and then okay, it's that, and then that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I don't know if I should feel comforted or
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
scared by the fact that those fires light up when I pass them. Defeat the spiders. Which ones? Oh, that was rude. Well done, Sebastian.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
It wasn't that bad. What was that?
Confringo. Revelio.
Give me the money. Yeah. All right, hold on. What are we looking at right now for money wise? 26.74. Okay. I'm gonna open it from here. All right. What's this? Wigan Weld? Yep.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
All right, calm down.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Don't give up
yeah,
yet.
calm down. All right, just relax. It's like
Revelio.
it's a puzzle, dude. Like this is what this has all been about. It's been about a puzzle. So let's figure it out. Okay. Okay. It was 3 people on. It looks like a cube or like some type of arrow thing. Okay. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only Wizardkind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian.
There it is.
The relic. Look.
It is.
Could it be?
So, this is probably what Ominous was talking about when he said that, you know, he doesn't know how, like, Sebastian doesn't know how far he might take this. He might have to kill
The note
people in
and
order to
rendition of the relic.
activate this
It
thing.
matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
This sounds... I don't know, man. I'm not about to kill people to save your sister. Like, that's not... We're here for the relic. But... maybe we can talk this... Maybe we can bring it to somebody who can figure this out. I don't know.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says.
Well,
We're taking
that's
the relic.
not exactly...
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Alright, well...
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Ominous.
Is that ominous?
Of course it is.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Okay.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Dude.
Can't believe this.
Are they about to fight, bro?
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
This is about Anne. This is about Anne.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do
Do
this?
what?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Imperio. What is Imperio? I don't want to answer this question without knowing what I'm saying first. What is Imperio? Casting Imperial on an enemy temporarily places them under your control. Oh, that's the one we just learned. That's not what I'm suggesting at all.
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too.
Okay.
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
Fair. Fair. Fair.
Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
That's fair.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
I don't want to mind control anyone. Like these, like this is how you get in trouble. You start using this stuff for things it wasn't intended to be used for.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
There isn't.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Even the map looks like a little spider.
I never wanted to keep all this.
That kind of scared me.
He
Not gonna lie.
doesn't understand.
Startled me.
And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
That startled me. I'll be honest. I think he kicked a pot because it wasn't me. While he was running, that startled me.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
I heard something. Man.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous, but it only upset her.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Black smoke.
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Means fire.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Easily diverted.
Put me down!
Protego!
Confringo! Stay back!
Stupefy! Pity!
Stay back! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight!
Keep out of sword's reach!
Not a chance. He just told them that he knows it. He stabbed himself. They weren't going to show that because they can't in a game like this, so yeah.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What's up with that scarecrow?
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
Well,
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
careful, dude.
Revelio.
What's up with this scarecrow, bro? You dabbing? What are you doing? It was in a pumpkin. Alright. Sir, stop walking away from me. I'm trying to talk to you.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone.
That's not what we're here to talk about.
That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
I'll tell him myself. But in the meantime,
Why,
let me,
Sebastian?
let me go into the house and kill Anne because she would have been dead had we not did what we were supposed to do. So if you're, if you're okay with her being alive now, maybe we should kill her so that you could, really feel what would have happened. How do you feel about that? Anything?
Revelio.
I noticed that a lot. Like when it comes to like stories and stuff, people are just like, oh, just you shouldn't have done that. It's like, all right, well then, you know, let's play it out as if, you know, let's discuss the fact that, oh yeah, see, here we go. Let's play this out then. You know, your family would have died, you would have been the last one alive. So what do you have to say about that? Like, they don't think about it the other way. It's not, it's like they condemn you for doing something that they don't agree with.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like
But
this.
they're not like taking into account their family or whatever, or they even themselves. They're still alive. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
we're not talking about the same thing, are we? I don't think this is the same. Nah, this is something else. Yeah, we gotta. Okay, I'm not trying to like, you know, be weird about it, but let's continue down that quest line. We need to go to Undercroft somehow. Is Undercroft? Yeah, we're sticking with the same quest line. I mean, there could have been a lot of casualties. You know what I mean? Like, there could have been quite a bit of casualties.
Your father and I did not raise you to cheat in exams. An enchanted book indeed. And in your newts, we are disgraced.
I forgot those existed until just now. I forgot all about those. That was a message from his parents. I forgot all about those. That they could send them messages like that. Where they would just start talking from an envelope in their voice and everything. I forgot all about. Wow.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister.
Listen, bro, I get it.
He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I don't need to know what crest is. Some type of thing y'all got going on. I'm fine with not knowing about that. I don't need to know all your business.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Of course. About your sister, man. I get it.
I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Sounds good, man. Be safe, though, dude. Don't, like, go sacrificing everybody in the castle. Just saying. Just saying. Why is this still... Ah. Why is there two... Oh. So where... I don't know... Speak with a meat? Probably in the astronomy. I do need to do 3 more of those things. But I'm gonna talk to him in the meantime, though. Yes, I'm a child. Every time I see the globe, I spin it. Alright, leave me alone. Thieves at the menace.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit.
What's that?
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
You.
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. 1900, huh? World map. See what I mean? Fast travel points. Seconds. Seconds. Buckle up, juice. Ashwinder eggs. Ashwinder eggs again. Revelio.
Revelio.
More eggs? I thought it was... Honestly, I thought it was gold. To be honest with you. Really thought it was eggs. What up, homie?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock.
That's a good point.
Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He knows.
He cares about what they contain.
He knows about the ancient magic.
For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind.
So I'm bringing a rookie
and
with
I'm
me.
unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
So, just to clarify, what I meant by rookie is somebody I've never been on an adventure with. This is how people die. Because you take, ill-prepared people into situations that might be, above their experience level. Like, this isn't Sebastian, it's not Natty. Even Poppy to a certain extent. I'm just here to get this thing, bro. So...
Yes, of course.
And if something happens... Now I'm responsible for him getting... Oh my God. See what I mean? I don't want that. Like you could have told me that you wasn't coming with us before we got here.
Prepare one for reality.
See what I mean?
A real goblin
See what I mean?
It's even grander than I had expected.
See what I mean? See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about right there. That right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.